Hi guys, can you guys hear me? Okay, great. I was trying to figure out how to share the link to get other people in here. Hello, hello, everyone. So, should I just drop the link in the comments or do I send it somewhere? Anybody can advise me? All right, there it is. Anybody want to jump in? Can jump in. I also sent it to the LSGC. Thank you guys for coming. As you can see, we're kind of going to continue on the topics that we were talking about while we wait for Sir Ahmad. And also, if you guys have questions, go ahead and type them in so we can address them. I don't know if everyone here has been to all the um, LSs or not, but if anyone has not and they're in here, please go ahead and um, drop your questions. Yeah, I forgot to change that picture. It's been there for a while, that bananas picture. Sorry about that. I don't know what this one is, but it looks a lot better than bananas. So we're gonna stick with this. It's not me, but It looks happy. Why not be happy, right, guys? While we're trying to learn. It's fun to look at. Anybody, again, that hasn't been in the past live streams, if you have questions, please feel free to drop them. There's no dumb question. If you don't know, you don't know. And we're all here to help each other. Um, if anybody wants to jump on and talk about something that you've recently figured out or you've been trying to figure out, go ahead, jump on. Let's do this. Let's learn from each other. Hopefully by now people are getting the basic concepts, but if not, please don't be afraid, because there's no such thing as a dumb question, guys. No such thing. I just stopped using tags because it triggers the Google algorithms to flag my videos. They flag your videos as in like copyright, or I haven't heard of that one. Anybody have any advice on that? Tactime Politics says they stopped using tags because it triggers the Google algorithms to flag their videos. I haven't heard of that. I've honestly only had positive impacts from tags. They flagged them for violating YouTube terms of service because of the keywords I use. Oh wow. Well, there are actually apps that can help you with the keywords that best fit your your video. I don't know if you know about them or not, or if you're just coming up with them on the fly based on what your video is about. But I would definitely check out those apps. I know Riel knows a lot about that, so if you could reach out to Riel. Anybody else know the apps that do the keywords? TubeBuddy. Oh, is that what you use as TubeBuddy? Yeah, I think tags are very important. That's what draws it in. I mean, anything. Again, if you don't know, anything in your title, your description, your tags, anything in your actual video that you're speaking about can be searched. So if people get on YouTube and they search something that you're talking about, or that is in your tags, or that is in your description, or in your title, your video could pop up. So I would definitely look into a different way of putting keywords or tags in, because yeah, it's very important. Yeah, definitely no controversial words. That's very true. B B Hero, Heroes UK says sounds like you're using controversial keywords like kill, death, etc., etc. You're best off without using those words anyway. But there are many videos that go viral that have zero tags and no descriptions. Yeah, well, best of luck to them. Good for them. Uh they must be doing some crazy stuff, and I don't have advice on how to make it go viral, but I sure can tell you how to make your video rank. And I use TubeBuddy. I've never had a problem with tags. Yeah, um, tags are very important. Like I said, they all can be searched. So if you even say the word, I know Connor used the word potato earlier, but if you even type in the word potato and you say that in your video, the word potato, and enough people see that and they like your thumbnail and they click on it, it's going to rank higher and higher. So more people are going to click on your potato video, even if it's not in your description. But if you have it in your tags, that just adds it that many times more. So if you have potato in your title, if you have potato in your description, if you have potato in your tags, you're more than likely going to get, anybody searches potato um, to your channel, which is what you want. Anybody else? Anybody want to jump in and discuss some problems that they're having, or um, anything they'd like to know? But all the other channels that have potato will probably outrank you. This is true. This is why we do the SEO process. This is very true. Tags are definitely really important. This is true about the potato being on other channels. This is why we have the SEO process, so that we can rank our videos as high as we can. I don't know if any of you heard, but Sarah Maud was letting us know that in the new process that they're doing now, which I can't speak on because I just joined today, I rejoined today, but they're ranking anywhere between the first top 5 to top 15 because of the process that they're doing. So if you go ahead and get involved in that now and you search potato, your video will pop up. Whether it's the first video, the 5th video, or the 10th video. And more than likely, I don't click on the first video. I kind of scroll through. I don't know how you guys look at YouTube videos, but I kind of scroll through the first 10, 15 to see which one I can get the most information out of, I guess, and I click on that one. Of course, it goes along with thumbnails and all that too. But definitely, that's what the SEO is for. And you should be doing that even before you're monetized, not just after you're monetized. That's very, very important once you're monetized. But before you're monetized, if you can go ahead and start ranking your videos, then people will already know your name and know that your videos are worth watching, and they're going to click on that. When I say SEO, search engine optimizer. Um, Search engine optimizer is, you can Google it, but basically what it is YouTube has algorithms, and as well as Google. Google has algorithms. When you type in something, they try to, because millions of videos are uploaded a day, so they try to figure out what best video or content that you're trying to look for by the words that you search. So if you're going to search just potato, you're going to get a crap ton of different random potato stuff. But if you type in potato casserole, then potato casserole videos will pop up. So SEO is trying to get you to the top of those lists, meaning search engine optimizer. Like when they search it, it optimizes it. You're trying to get it to the top so people are clicking on your video. What is for the SEO? You're talking about something beyond titles, descriptions, and tags. If you don't have an audience when you're monetized, you won't make money. This is very true. Hey, I said you use potato. I said Connie used potato. I had to go back to it, I guess. Yeah, the other thing that I mentioned besides titles, descriptions, and tags is, and I just found out about this myself, is the things that you speak about in your video. So if you use potato in your video, that can also be searched. So make sure you're utilizing all the spaces, like using it in your video, your title, your description, your tags, just to get it all, just to get it all shown so that it can rise to the top, so that, when people scroll the first few videos, which is what I do, I'm not sure what you guys do, they see your video. And as long as you're working on your thumbnails and making them attractive, I'd click on it. I'm sure you guys would click on it if that's what you were looking for. What is SEO? Again, SEO is search engine optimizer. We actually have a SEO, I guess you would call it program, that's very successful right now. I always click on the best thumbnail, the one that pulls me in. Yeah, yes, exactly. Even write up the keywords within your video, maybe when you say them. Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea too. That's a very good idea. Sorry guys, I was just trying to catch up on the comments here. Yeah, and in the SEO project that we have, we actually help each other. I just joined again, but they actually help each other with the thumbnail process. Like if there's something that's not grabbing or attention getting, they'll let you know. Or if it's really good, they'll let you know. What is SEO? Search engine optimizer is the process of growing the quality or quantity of traffic. There you go. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. And Google does the same thing. I mean, people pay people to do what we're doing. So, and we're doing it all for free just to help each other out. So, there are people who pay to get their videos ranked. So, this is very, very, very good information that we've learned over the past couple days. If you didn't know, and I didn't know all of it, but if you didn't know, then we all should be doing better with our channels now. Again, I'm gonna just drop the link in case anybody wants to join and talk. That is a good idea, Tracy's, and I never thought about writing up the keywords within your video when you say them, like as you're saying them. That's a really great idea. I've never tried that actually. So again, anybody? Let's see. Anything that I could cover specifically? Do you guys know about end card or end screens and cards? Because when I first started, I knew nothing. Period. Nothing about this whole process, and I quickly found out about from watching other videos about the end screens, and I kept asking, how do we add that? And they kept saying, oh, you need an outro video for that. Well, even when I made an outro video, there was no clickable. So eventually I got to the right information where I needed to be. And it's actually very, very simple through your YouTube studio. If anybody didn't know that, and you can add a video of yours and a subscribe button, 2 videos, however you want, and it's helpful if you want to keep them. Some people binge watch. Sometimes I call it getting wrapped up in the YouTube hole. Sometimes people just binge watch people's channels. SEO works, but there's also a lot of competition. Yes, there is. It depends what your topic is. I have a lot of fun. Where was I have a lot of stuff at the top and also a lot of stuff buried. Yeah, true. I have a tutorial on end screens. That is great. That's amazing. People need to see that because I was asking probably for a month and I couldn't figure it out. I was told different things and I couldn't figure it out. Same with cards. Like Armand said earlier, you don't want to, I use end screens, but I usually forget to do so. Yeah. Like you don't want to blow it up with the cards, but I didn't know about the cards either. Those little cards is like those little suggestions up in the right hand corner while you're watching a video. It's like you should watch this video, and you can do polls that way too. Like if you're doing a challenge, you can say, "Who do you think will win?" Just to engage with your audience. That is my tutorial on it. Yeah, that's a good tutorial. That's a good one to have. Sorry guys, let me mute this messenger. I'm on my PC, but I'm actually reading you guys' comments on my laptop. I don't bother with the cards much, but I always use end screens. It's simple. You can import previous ones that make them fast. Yeah, exactly. And you also get the option of what's it called? Viewer something like viewers best option or something like that. Like basically whatever they would want to watch next. So you don't have to put a specific video because you don't know if they're going to be interested in it. You can put what YouTube thinks they will be interested in. So that's a cool one. I don't always put cards, but I try to. There are many tutorials for all these things. I made one on end screens because I felt like some of the tutorials skipped info. Exactly. Best for viewer. There you go. Yes, that's what it is. Best for viewer. I just figured out how to do end screens the other day. See, exactly. I had no clue. I was thinking you had to make an outro. You can put polls. Yes, you can. You can put polls. I I had a challenge video and it was with me and my husband and I put just a simple question, who do you think is gonna win? And I put, his name and my name just as, you know, just to mess around with it. It's kind of cool. I've only done it once. Tech time politics. I'm not getting to see like half your messages. It's saying, please refrain from all caps. So I'm not sure. If you guys are still here in this messenger, I am completely sorry. I was waiting for someone to help jump in and discuss stuff. I always have an extra 10 to 20 seconds at the end of my videos to account for the end screens. Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea. I put my website in the middle and place the end screens around it. Oh. See, I don't have a website. So that is that'll broaden your audience very, very well. They are good for engagement. I have never done them myself because I never know what to ask. Yeah, exactly. You can ask anything. Why not? Right? If Connor's listening, his tagline, because why not? Even if you get negative feedback, at least you're getting feedback, you know? How do you attach Facebook links at the end of your vids? Facebook links. Like clickable Facebook links? Anybody know about that? Because I've seen that too. Instagram too. Anybody have any kind of information on clickable Facebook or Instagram, Twitter links on a video? I'm not sure on that one. That's a good question. We'll give it a second. Somebody might know. I have a hard time keeping up with all the social medias. To be honest, I really do. I'm trying. I'm getting better. I know that in order to have a clickable website link, you need to have your website verified. Okay. I only use them links in my descriptions. Don't know how to put them in the video itself. Yeah, same here. Tracy's in. Same here. I have put them in my description. Oh. Don's Creation says, I know YouTube is starting to spam all the links. I did not know that. I don't know about clickable Facebook and Instagram. I've never seen that aside from in the descriptions. Yeah, I've seen plenty in the descriptions, but I did not know that they were spamming links. What else? What else? And you guys know about in the same area that you can put. I don't know why it keeps hiding people's comments that I can't see. There's too much going on, so they're taking subs back from links. Yep, I completely agree with that. We actually discussed that in my group. I think the proper way we're going to be able to do the S for S now is searching the channel, or keywords, which is what they're doing in SEO. I do not think, this is just my opinion, I do not think links from anywhere, not just Facebook, will work in the near future. Sending a link, I do not think will work. I think it will completely spam. That's why if you buy your channel name and copy and paste it, then put it into the search bar. Yeah, I think it would still be better even to just search for the channel or the keywords or title name. Um, Anywhere no links are working anymore. Yeah, I agree. No one told me that. I just kind of it just happened, and I noticed it, and I was losing at least 5 S's a day or more, and it kind of just clicked for me that it's all related to links. So YouTube has definitely caught on to the links. Oh, you did a test. Yeah, I completely agree. You put the channel name in the search bar. Oh, yeah, that's that's the best way. Well, that's the only way now, to be honest. We're going to be honest here, uh, everyone sub from a link was taken back. Those I sub by copy and paste was still there. There you go. There you go. See, I didn't get to do a test, but there you go. Don's Creation says if anybody's um, just in the background listening, guys, that is very important. What was just said, that if you click on the link, guys, for I don't even want to say the word, the S, um, then Are you guys talking about losing? No. Can you put links in descriptions for your Facebook page? You can, but I was just told, Crystal and Lily twins, you can put links in the description for your Facebook page, but there's now saying that links are getting spammed. But I was talking about sending links to make your channel bigger, if you know what I mean. Um, that won't work anymore. They'll just take YouTube will take it away. So if you can copy and paste or just search for the channel name, all your links should be in the about section of your channel as well. Exactly. I did 2 tests 5 days in a row, and the like was still there, but the sub was gone. Then I subbed by searching, and there you go. Guys, read that. Yeah, that's. I kind of figured that because something was going very wrong for about a week and a half. Really, how is affiliate marketing going to work if links are getting spammed? Exactly. Yes, they are talking all subs and views back from links. Yep. That was going back. They were taking back from me for about a solid, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks. Like I was getting pretty down and about it until I kind of figured out what you were talking about. I didn't do the test, but I did kind of figure out that you can't do links. Yep, and YouTube has pretty much caught on to it. Way too many people. I missed what you said about using links. It's causing the subs to vanish. So this is to stop subs. Sorry for stupid headphones. Keep auto shutting off. You're losing subs. Yeah, you cannot. They are not letting. YouTube is not letting you sub with a link anymore. Like even through Discord, Facebook. I don't care where you send it at, unless you copy and paste it or search the channel name. If you click on a link, it's not gonna stick. YouTube will take it away. Take the view away, the sub away, the watch time away. They'll take it all away. Someone says, so you mean on these groups if someone says sub my channel, etc., and give you a link, you can't do it? No, I mean, no, because it's going to take it away anyway. Like if you ever, most of you guys, I don't know, I was brought into this group from a sub for sub site. Our mom found me within, I don't know, 3 days of me joining a sub for sub site. I had just started. And if you notice, all they say is drop your link. Um, I'll, uh, I'll sub you 10 times if you just sub me once. Send screenshot. So they'll drop their link, and the minute that they click on that link and they go to the channel, they watch it, they like it, they subscribe, they leave a comment, they take their screenshot, they send it to that person, and then that person the next day will come back on saying, oh, everybody cheats on YouTube and everybody cheats on this channel. No, it's because they clicked on a link. They didn't type in your channel, they didn't copy and paste, they just simply clicked on your link. What about the links that go directly to the subscription? Like if you have the subscription extension at the end of your channel, like that I am unsure of. That is a good question. Tack Times Politics. That's a good question. I'm not sure about that because when was the whichever live stream we talked about it, I didn't even know that existed. Where you can just have them automatically. I have that in my notes that you can have them automatically, like it gives you the first option to subscribe. I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem, but I can't guarantee that because I thought that you had to view the video. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. It might not have to do with the fact that it's a link. It might be because you did not spend any time on their channel. Like if you let your video play and then sub, might work with them. No, No, honestly, it's honestly that I've spent time watching full length 20-minute videos and it didn't stick. That makes sense now why I was losing subs. Kept thinking people were unsubbing me. Exactly. But here's something that they will remove the sub if they don't watch anything or watch very little. Yes, they will. Absolutely 100% true. But let's see what a lot of people this is Armand has said this so many times, so I'm just going to repeat it. There is no way. Just think about it. Think of how unique your YouTube name is and everything. There is no way somebody wakes up each morning thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna go unsub hanging with Jess today and look me up just to unsub me." No, it's YouTube doing that. It's not that person. Yes, 1 minute views. They are catching on to that. Yep. So if I send my friend a link to my channel and they sub, then it won't even stick. That's pretty lame. Tack Times Politics. Tell them to copy and paste it. Copy and paste it, or type in your channel name. Hello, hello, Melda and Amra family. Thank you for joining. Yeah, it won't stick. They got to copy and paste it or type in the channel name. YouTube links are not working anymore, no matter where you send them. Discord, Facebook. So, yeah. Anybody else? Anybody want to jump in? Discuss your channel. Yeah, that's the very best way. Give them the channel name and tell them to copy and paste it. That's crazy. Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. And also, you used to could also click on people's names in live chat and just go straight to their channel, and they took that away too. That just happened like last month. I just have to say, my son thinks you're awesome at playing Fortnite. Thank you so much. Everything from everywhere. Hello. I'm gonna drop this link again in case you guys wanna if you guys have any feedback. What if it's a link to a video as opposed to the channel? Can the sub from the video what hmm. Let me read that again. What if it's a link to a video as opposed to I think it's all links, to be honest. I think it's the link itself. Really, I think it's the link itself. You're better off just telling them the video name or anything. I think honestly it's the link itself. That's what Don's creation's saying too. All links. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I agree. I've had a bad couple weeks not knowing what was going on until I came to the same conclusion. All the links is what the problem is. And I've seen people ask, search my YouTube channel, and they didn't drop a link, and I'm wondering why they were doing that. Like, why are you wasting people's time? Why can't we just click on a link and do it? Watch our 4 minutes and come back. But I get it now. I get it because it's not sticking. Give them your channel name, copy and paste it into the YouTube bar. Exactly. If this is true, there should be videos talking about it. There should be, but YouTube doesn't want to give away its secrets. It wants to make sure people aren't cheating them. Which we're all doing, by the way, by even being in this group. We're just successfully doing it. because we have like the best leader. So yes, this lady told me when she went to be monetized, they took some back from links. Yep. Yes, we are. So yeah, guys, just if you get anything from this live stream, since it seems a lot of people didn't know, because I literally just found out about mm, 4 or 5 days ago, this week, about the link thing, and that was just my suspicion. I didn't talk about it or anything. I was just thinking it, but um, this is the second person. Dawn's Creation is the second person that said they've done a test on this. So what if I click on the video link, watch it, and subscribe, and then browse the channel videos playlist about do you think the sub stays? That's a tricky one because you got to their channel through a link. I would honestly say if you're gonna do that, I would go back the next day and make sure it's stuck. Because your like might stick, your comment might stick, but that sub might not. They do talk about it, and bigger YouTubers always say, do not, yeah. Nope, search the channel name. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't think your sub would stick. I think your like would stick, maybe. Maybe your comment, but not your sub. I went back a minute later and it didn't stick. See, exactly. Yeah. That you're the second person. I had somebody in my group, my actual group, who did the test, and they, from Discord, they did it from Discord. Um, you guys know what I'm talking about. And same thing with the links. And you can check by going back and seeing. It was my suspicion as well because I kept losing. Exactly. Like I was going down at least minimum 5 a day. Saying that I'm still subscribed to ones I subscribe to from links on Facebook. The problem is most people aren't computer savvy and don't know how to search for things. They need it made simple with a link. Well, the people that it doesn't have to be on a computer, it could be on a phone too. But to be honest, then the sub isn't going to stick. I mean, that's not me. I didn't do that. YouTube did that, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't create that. 3 to 5 a day. Well, it may not always go away, but trust me, most of them will be taken back. Yeah, guys. I know we're not supposed to talk about numbers here, but let me just shoot this out there. I was already past, like I was super hyped. I got past 1,000. I was at 1,035, and it got all the way down. And I know this don't seem like that much, but if you know how hard it is and how much work you put in to get to that 1K, it went down to I think 889 before my channel got blasted. Every day was 5 or more. I was losing until I figured this out. Trust me. Don's Creation says, trust me when I tell you it will go away. It does. It does. So from 1,035 to like 889 in a week and a half. And of course, I didn't complain or anything. I just thought, with the whole pandemic, YouTube's going through something or something. But no, it's the links. There's been tests done. I should have had at least 3,000, and they took them back down. Wow. 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 That's even huger. That's huge, Don's Creation. I would probably cry because I wanted to when it happened to me, dipping below 1K when I finally got to it. Another thing they did to make it harder was the notification bell, because people don't get notified unless they turn it on. Yep. Also, I don't know if you guys heard me earlier. You could also use to click on people's names through live stream. That's how I got a lot of my subs now. Click on people's names in live streams and just go directly to their channel and do what we do, the rules, and then go back. But you can't do that anymore either. I bet that they remove the subscribers who never watch your videos because they were meaningless sub for sub. You have to think about it. They want to make money too, so they want you to pay, but you can't pay unless you're monetized. Exactly, Don's creation. That's on point. Exactly. That's exactly it. They don't, I mean, they are okay, you might consider yourself a business because you got your little YouTube going on, including myself. I got my little YouTube going on. I'm trying my best. But do you guys think we're anywhere near actual YouTube? No. Like, they're the hugest, they're my hugest platform. I don't mess around with any social medias really except for YouTube. So they want you to earn that. They're not, they're not trying to give you all the easy way out. So I think they're kind of trying to take away all them easy ways that we've all gotten kind of used to. I was pretty devastated, to be honest, about the live stream thing that you couldn't click on their names anymore. But now that the links is affected, it's really going to make it more difficult. But at least, we've had a couple tests. We know now. And if you pay before you are monetized, they will take them back. They want it to be organic viewers. Yes. They want to make sure that you're genuinely, first of all, being creative and working hard on your channel and not being lazy, first of all. And I'm not lazy as in like not editing, putting time and effort into it, not just sticking it up on YouTube. Straight onto YouTube with nothing added, no commentary, no nothing. That's lazy. They don't want that. And they want to know that people are interested in you. Look at the big YouTubers. Like, what was the one my son told me? PewDiePie. I don't know. I think he like makes fun of himself or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't really watch him. But he's huge. He's huge. He's huge because kids watch him and think he's hilarious. And they only come for his content. They don't care what the next video is about. They want to see that next video. So, what's the other one? The Ryan's World or whatever it is. Same thing. They don't. They could probably not know anything about his life, but they sure want to see his next video because those are organic viewers. They're organic viewers. And did y'all know you can get monetized Facebook videos too and get paid? People are sleeping on Facebook. I did not know that. I actually did not know that, Don's Creation, but I did just find out about a website called Rumble where it costs nothing to get monetized and no requirements. So I just found out about Facebook from one of my former members. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I had no clue. I didn't know about that. I've made YouTube a lot of money, my other channel, and they still demonetize me without hesitation. They don't care. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up, the Facebook thing up for sure. That I will look that up. Facebook monetization. Yeah, I had no clue. I was on Facebook like half my life, I feel like, before YouTube. So yeah, I had no clue. Rumble is good for short animal videos, cute stuff. Yeah, I just found out about that from a group member. Let's see. So, just out of curiosity, if you don't want to answer, that's okay. But Tech Time Politics, what made them demonetize you? I know someone who makes at least 1,000 every month on Rumble, but it's a certain niche. See, that's amazing. I just found out about it. I wish I would have known about it, but I can't. To be honest, I don't think I could dedicate time to both platforms right now. That's why they are spamming links because they are in competition. Yep, that's exactly true. I mean, you're trying to earn money. They don't want to pay somebody who thinks they're just going to get an easy way in. I mean, if you own a business or if you work for a business or anything like that, would you want to? No, absolutely not. You're going to want to pay the one who's working harder more because they deserve it. Somebody's just basically riding the clock at work and you own the business. Are you going to give them a raise? No. Are you going to want to put ads or whatever in their video? No. I'm going to select the one who's doing better off and trying. What else, guys? What else? So you could get paid for Facebook. Is that for Facebook videos? I've been demonetized, 3 times for reused content. Oh, okay. And one of the channels was mostly original content. I will reapply next month after cleaning up my channels. It's worked before. Yeah, reused content is definitely. I found out about that early on um, because I didn't know anything before I joined this group, like I said. So I was literally recording off my TV, like court cases, NFL games, college games. Talk about copyright. I didn't even know there was such thing as copyright. So, like, I knew nothing. So, I started from scratch once I joined, and I had to clean up a lot. I'm almost to the point of being monetized, so I got to do a one quick cleanup again. Not to anything like that. I don't have any copyright, but you guys should do that as early as possible because it's better to do it now than to wait until you're getting ready to be monetized and they deny you. So if you have any copyright, if you have any questions about a video, just gone and just throw the hat in. Throw the hat in. Yes, Facebook videos. That is awesome. I don't even really post videos on Facebook, but if I could get paid for it, I will. I had no clue about that. Uh, Sorry, guys. Lost my comments there. There we go. That's another thing. I have a couple people in my group um, that are doing the reuse content. For anybody that doesn't know in this chat right now what reuse content is, it's a variety of things. But what I'm seeing from members in my group that I'm trying to convince them that it's not gonna get them monetized is uh, it's faster monetized on Facebook than YouTube. Wow, that's amazing. Is some people they think because some people aren't that famous or Maybe they are famous. Either way, it doesn't matter. They'll go and screen record somebody else's stuff, whether it's from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be, and then try and throw their watermark on it. But it's still the same exact video. YouTube knows this. YouTube can catch this. Remember earlier I told you that people can search the words even in your video. So if it is the exact same content, you're not even in it, you're not commentary, you're not anything, you are not going to get monetized with that. That is not your original content. My videos were tediously edited, intricate mashups that took countless hours to make, but they think it's meaningless stitching together of videos if there's no original commentary. Huh. See, I didn't know all that. But I do know about the issues that I'm having with the member, like I said. Literally just no editing except for a watermark. But that's crazy that that happened to you. I guess what? Because you didn't have your own voice in there? I mean, that's that's unfair, especially with all that editing that you're saying that you did. If there's a no original commentary, so I guess that means like you didn't talk or something, like use your own voice. But yeah, if you guys have any of that stuff, just go ahead and get rid of it now before you even get close, so that the team can help you make it up. They'll understand because they'd much rather that than you get denied once you get all the way to monetization after everyone's hard work. So I think I lost about 60, 70,000 minutes when I had to delete everything. My editing does the talking and makes artistic statements. Well, what the? But they don't see it that way. Some of it goes over their head. You have to clearly speak your message so there's no confusion. Wow. Wow. That's mind boggling. Tack times. That's. I got told it's way harder to monetize on Facebook. Crystal and Lily Twin says, I'm not sure about that. I just found about that today. I cannot believe, though. So, but I've seen people like, let's just say cartoons. They make like little cartoons and make them talk. That's mine. That's just baffling to me. As need a lot more likes. Oh, I'm not sure at all, Crystal and Lily Twins at all. I have to look that up because I'm interested for sure. I'm sorry, guys. This mic picks up like every little tiny noise. Still, nobody wants to join in and discuss any. You can even talk about your channel if you want to. Um, let's see. Did I? I don't know if I let you guys know. YouTube is getting harder and harder. That's why Facebook is easier now. Um, that makes sense. They're trying to grow the competition. You'd think they would be going to Instagram though, because like I'm giving away my age here, but younger generations are more into Instagram and Facebook are connected. You'd think they'd go that route, but I guess they don't want to lose Facebook either. So I'm not sure if I kind of got sidetracked about the watermarks. I don't see it on this screen, but I do see it on this one. You see how that random square in the middle of my in the middle or at the right hand side of my video, and then it says subscribe. They don't want animated voices either? I didn't know that. I mean, I don't do that, but I didn't know that. I know a lot of people who do that, like the little squirrel voice and all that. Can we use the same video upload in YouTube and Facebook? Good question, Joan Garcia. I don't know, but I will. I am going to look up this Facebook thing. A lot of my videos use news clips or other videos edited in a unique way that makes it very original to the point where it doesn't have copyright claims, but they still. Wow. So tack times, do you get a notification or something like that to know that it's reused, or they just tell you at the end like, oh, sorry, it's reused? Is it getting harder, or are they just trying to retain and attract the best content creators? You know, Be Heroes UK. I think that's it right there. I think they just don't want people thinking that anybody and everybody, can just hop on and make some money off of them. I think they want real creators. Yes, you can upload the same video to multiple platforms. The last two videos I just posted to YouTube and Facebook. Like the Witsboard voices, they want your voice now. I didn't know about that either. Honestly, I just you just told me that. I have watched videos where they use like the chipmunk's voice and all that kind of stuff. I thought those were hilarious videos where they didn't use their own voice. I didn't know about that. When they reject you for monetization, they do not tell you specifically what video caused it. That is left for you to figure out on your own. You have 1 month before you can reapply. Oh wow. Alrighty then. That's crazy. I I didn't know that either. They want your own content. Yes, that's correct. And unfortunately, I didn't know that until I joined the group. So I had a lot to delete because I was just recording, like I said, my TV. Interesting things I liked on TV that was not mine. Uh, that I didn't know that. So if you get rejected, guys, from monetization after you apply, they don't even let you know which video or why you got rejected. You just got to figure it out. That's crazy. That would leave me in a tailspin of wondering what caused that. And if you email them to ask specifically what issues you need to fix, their representatives will send you. Wait. I'm getting too many. I didn't get to see it. Their representatives will send you in circles. They have no answers. Wow. But see, I did hear, I watched a video just because a while back, one of our members was denied and we needed a little more information. It was all this person had to do was change their logo, and like 3 hours later they were approved. But anyways, I did find out that if if your video, of course you have to wait 30 days, like we've been discussing, to reapply. But sorry, my dog. But if your videos, how could I say this, are literally anything but your like songs. Even I see people with like Beyonce or something songs in their intro. What are you thinking? I don't know what these people are thinking. Like there's so much free music. Just give them their credit and move on. Those things are simple to figure out. But what Tech Times is talking about, I don't know that I wouldn't know what to do. But he said, this video that I watched said that you can only do this one time, by the way. You can go on Twitter and tweet the YouTube team and ask for an additional review because you think it was, what's the word I'm looking for? You think it was, I don't know, not right. You know? So, but yeah, you can only utilize that one time. So I would make real good sure your channel is good. Their email reps are just lip service. They sympathize with you, but they don't have any solution. They just send you links to the community guidelines. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Dino family, hey, how are you? Trying to get people to join, talk with me here. Just discussing a few topics. Right now we're kind of on reuse content, getting denied, going ahead and deleting that stuff before you have to, go through that. Tech times. The way I got monetized again was I renovated my YouTube channel, updated the banner, logo, about section, and removed all videos that were questionable or set them to unlisted before applying. Yep. Exactly everything that you just said in there, that's exactly what they need to do. Everything that you just said. He says the way I got monetized again, like if something happens, which if you're not monetized, maybe you should go ahead and do this stuff now. Get a banner if you don't already, logo, update your about section, because I'm sure when you started it has nothing to do with what you're doing now, because you kind of probably didn't know like me. Remove all the videos that you have any questions about or set them on unlisted. I mean, you should do that like now. It doesn't matter if you're monetized. Well, of course, if you're monetized, this wouldn't work. But go ahead and do that now, guys. You can set those questionable videos to unlisted before you apply, so they're not visible on the channel. But you will lose all the watch hours for any video that isn't public. Yes, this is also true, guys. If you didn't know that, that is true, because they need you to get 4,000 public watch hours to be monetized. So if it's unlisted, it's not a public, it's not public. Let's see. I'm going to reapply on 2 channels again in the start of next month. But before I do it, I'm definitely going to hide any questionable content. Exactly. That is a very good idea. But yeah, guys, if you haven't done those things already, on top of the things that we've already been learning, make sure you do that. You do not want to be the one that waits till you're about to monetize and you have all these questionable things. Your about section just says, hey, subscribe to my channel, and says nothing about you. All these things. Let's see. Banderain says, hello, Tech Times Politics, Dino Family. I have a few videos with sound clips, not actually sounds, from Power Director that ended up being copyright. Wow. First of all, I used to use Power Director because that's what my son started out using. But I don't use it anymore. But that's crazy, because I honestly thought that the music the app I use now, I use the music from. I don't use it from. Yeah, still though, not actual songs, but still, like the laughs or the claps or the whatevers or I didn't know any of that could get copyrighted. I thought that was free. That's why I didn't know that. I did not know that. On this channel I'm speaking on right now, I had over 4,000 watch hours, and they just deleted 2 of my videos because they were on coronavirus. Watch hours dropped. Yeah. Yeah. Tech Times, there was actually a blasted message over YouTube, over our group, over Facebook that anybody speaking on it, because they're trying to avoid spreading misinformation about the coronavirus, which I'm even nervous saying the word in this chat, um, that they would take it down completely. Not just report it or copy claim, they would take it down completely, which is kind of understandable. They're trying to use, you know, they're trying to use bigger platforms to spread the correct information. Bane and Rain, oh, sorry. See, you changed your name and I can't even get it right yet. Bane, Rain, and Family says, use KinMaster. That's actually what I use. I have a PC and a laptop, and I still use KinMaster because, to me, by far, it is the most comfortable. It is the most easiest to get around. There is a free version, but right now it is only $3.99 a month, which isn't that bad, and you get unlimited to everything. Like, that's how you can even make, I don't know, intros. You can make thumbnail. I've made thumbnails in there. Um, insert little things into your videos, not just sounds, but like, objects. It's a pretty good app, especially for, like you said, little sounds and things like that. Yes, but who decides what the misinformation is? The CDC. There is so much conflicting info on the coronavirus right now. They are censoring any information that contradicts the mainstream narrative. Yep, you're exactly right. Anything but CDC. But I think Bane Rain and Family says, but I think monetized channels are allowed to do videos about COVID. I'm not sure about that one, but uh, I just haven't risked it, to be honest. That's why I was kind of coming up empty on video ideas, because I used to do like what's currently popular, and I'm not risking making a COVID video at all. Not at all. So I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, for sure. Dino Family. Check it out. It's awesome. And it was it was very hard for me to transfer, because I just got my PC, to transfer from editing on my phone, because I just started like getting used to it and getting pretty good making my own thumbnails, because I use KinMaster. But then I got a laptop that has the same stuff as my phone, basically. So now I can do it on my phone, which makes me super happy, because I haven't found anything satisfactory on my PC that doesn't cost too much. As free or as low as possible is where I go. So I'm not making money here off YouTube. So I need as much. That's why I like hearing all this stuff. I like us passing information around. We all can succeed this way. Take this or that to get better and take it down. Yeah, exactly. I have only edited on my also, lol. Yeah, I to be honest, I found a couple on my PC, but then when you want the stuff that's like their watermark, like their, I guess it's called a watermark. You want that out, you got to pay this much and this much. And I'm like, I was just getting comfortable on my own, on my phone. So I have all this tech now, but I still use my phone to edit. Right. Do you guys all know about the watermark, the little thing in my right hand corner where it says subscribe? That's all also in the same area as your cards and your end screens. If you guys have any questions about that, I can tell you. In the last live stream, we were talking about Canva, which is amazing. You can pick the size of the anything, photo, anything that you need, create it from scratch, use photos they have, whatever. Um, Limit the transparency because you don't want people just focusing on that. You want them kind of watching your video. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to actually pull that up for you so that I can explain it and know what I'm looking at. Oh, I was just asking if you knew how to put your own branding or watermark into your videos so that people can't reuse your videos, like a copy, like a screen record your videos and then upload it as their own. I was just asking because it took me a while to figure out how to do that. I had to look up and research a lot because I think a lot of people were unsure and just didn't want to tell me they were unsure. I'm one of them people that will tell you 100% I don't know. Okay, they're asking how. Okay, so what you do is you go to your YouTube studio and you go to. Hold on, I want to make sure I get this exactly right. And by the way, I'm on a PC. I'm sure you could. How do I post a video to Facebook without a link being added to it? You know, you might have to just take a picture, write your name in there, but I definitely know links are causing the issues. Um, that's a good question. That is a very good question because that's how people share to Facebook is with their link because they're just now getting strict on the links. So that's a very good question because it is gonna be harder trying to get people to go to your channel and put in here's my channel name, please look it up, or here's my. It's gonna be hard, but for sure take a picture of your thumbnail so they know what they're looking for. Other than that, I'm really not sure because all this kind of just started the last, I'll say, a couple weeks. Okay, so I just want to, just in case anybody doesn't know, go back to the watermarks. If you guys see um, that little square thing in the right hand corner of my screen, you can hover your mouse, or if you're on a phone, you won't be able to. But if you're on a PC or laptop, you hover your mouse over it, and it will give you a subscribe option. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your YouTube studio and you're going to go to settings on the left hand side. There's dashboard, videos, so on. Go all the way down to settings. When you're in settings, you're going to go to channel. And under channel, there is a spot for branding, and this is how you are going to brand your channel. I've just looked up, I'm on Facebook. He has videos but no links. I just don't know how. My guess is that if your subscription doesn't stick, YouTube will probably try to feed you more videos from the channel to see if you bite. That's a good thought too. That's a good thought too as well. So you go to channel, and under branding, they give you options of, do you want it just at the end of the video? Do you want it at a custom start time, like you can just put it anywhere? Or you can have it in the entire video. I selected the entire video, and you just have to click that one time and it goes into all of your videos currently and past, like all videos. That watermark is useless if someone downloads your video using something like 4K video downloader. It's free and you can download highest quality. I don't know. I don't think it's useless. People might be curious as to what it is and hover over to it and subscribe to you if they haven't already. I think it's a good tool to just add on to your arsenal. Some people just didn't know. I was just passing it along. I mean, it's useless if someone steals your video. What do you mean? Because it's embedded in your video. Not that I have any videos anybody wants to steal. I'm just curious. Nobody's gonna be wanting to even steal my videos, but I'm just saying. One day they might. So you're saying they can pretty much, with a 4K video downloader, they can just remove your watermark or like cropped it out or something? It's good while it's on your channel, but if it's not going to stop someone from downloading your video, it's not embedded in the video, it's overlaid on top. Oh, yeah, it will prevent some that don't know how to bypass the embedding. Okay. Okay, so basically, if you want the watermark throughout your whole video, you have to do that through your editing while you're editing it, is what you're saying. Before you upload it, like that's just an overlay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. See, I didn't know about that. Yes, I place my logo in my video when I'm editing. That's a good idea. I haven't done that. I haven't done that yet because I was trying to figure out watermarks for so long. I had a video stolen when I used to affiliate marketing. It had over, what, 70,000 views. My internet went down. I didn't hear about that. Oh, it's so no one would use your videos. Yeah, but apparently it's just an overlay. So if you want it in your video, you would need to put your logo or whatever you want while you're editing. Put it in the corner and put it throughout the entire thing. I will try to keep my logo out of the way, so sometimes I will add it in the corner. Other times I won't have it. I periodically flash my logo. Yeah, my video, so it won't be hard to remove. Yeah, you have to do it during editing because apparently the watermark is just an overlay. It's not in your video. I didn't know that. That's a process. Yeah, it is. I haven't done it yet. But I don't see it being hard. I actually thought of that, but I wanted it to be clickable. So I kept researching into what I was looking for. which was the watermark that was clickable. So now that I know that it's just an overlay, I will actually be adding that into my videos. Now I didn't know that. See, we're all learning here. You have to download something, I forgot, but I just watched a video in it. Oh, for the logos throughout your videos. My logo comes and goes all over my videos, so anyone trying to mess with it will have a hard time, but still I'm had to file takedowns because many have stolen my edits. Yes, because people are used of links. Oh, gotcha. YouTube will finish YouTube with the steal content if you report it. But how do you know, guys? How are you guys knowing if people are stealing, reusing, whatever you want to call it? How do you know they're taking your videos? How long have you been running on LS today? I don't think very long. An hour and a half. But I've been to all of them. I've visited all of them. I used to use Woolbox on my Facebook page, and the video would play a large video, not a small one. Oh. For those of you who've had your videos stolen or whatever, somebody took your content, how did you know so that you could report them? Is there like an app or a website? I have found my videos on other people's channels, and one of them had over 4 million views. I just found them randomly. Sometimes it's many years after the fact. I never even knew they took it. Wow. Guys, I'm sure that we could all research this because I'm sure there's a website that tells you, you know, I, I'm sure. Searching for something and found that someone was using my video to make money. Wow. Now, I can't really give facts on this, guys, but I did see a video about 2 months ago. I will have to look into it because I can't give all the information. Not an expert. But this guy, it was a YouTube video, was showing a website. Like, he was screen recording his computer and showing where some videos had used a percentage, like 30% of his video or his content was in this person's video versus 100%. I'll have to look into that. But there is some kind of website where you can see what percentage of your videos or content is matching up to other people. No, it's not. Once you have that watermark, it can't be removed. They can't use your video. No, it's not. If they steal your video, it will be on there. Well, actually, I was told by Tac Times that the watermark is just an overlay. So if they download it, it's just an overlay, and I didn't know that. For instance, I have 2 videos that have over 3 million views. Wow. One is David and Goliath, and the other is Noah's Ark. But I found from a search that people had taken them and reposted them. Wow. That's insane. The watermark is not in the video. Trust me, I download videos every day. That watermark is never there. Yeah. See Don's creation. It's just an overlay. So when you're editing, you would have to put your logo in there. I'm sure, like, you know how you can like loop a song if the song's not long enough for your video? I'm sure you could just drag that logo photo if you wanted it throughout your whole video to the very end. I don't know what kind of editors you guys use, but I'm sure I could figure that out. And like Tech Times Politics says, you don't have to put it in your whole video. You can just periodically post it in there just so people know. I didn't know that the watermark was only an overlay. I was just so worried about finding the clickable things like the watermark and the end screens and all that. But if they reuse your video with YouTube, YouTube will know it's yours. If you want to know if someone is using your content, just search it. That's why it works as a subscription button. It's an overlaid image. Hover over it and it moves. It wouldn't move if it got embedded. You're right. Also, YouTube would have to transcode your video again. Let's see. But if they reuse your video on YouTube, YouTube would know it's yours. Not if anything. See, that's the problem. Some people see, not if your watermark's not in there or your face or anything like that. How are they to determine that the other person didn't make it and you copied it or whatnot? And some people are saying that you won't know for years unless you search, your content, that certain type of content. But again, I believe, I'm 80% sure there's a website that will show you what percentage of your content or videos is in other people's so that you can report. You believe YouTube goes by the timestamp. The date you publish it tells them that you posted it first. Gotcha. Hey Jess, are you trying to say about the clickable small subscribe feature as a watermark? Yeah, but that's, yes, Rain and Family, but apparently that is just a overlay. That is not embedded in your video. The publishing date tells them who posted it first. Gotcha. No, for your YouTube videos on Facebook. I'm lost on that one. YouTube do not see everything. They catch a lot. They're definitely cracking down. They may not see everything, but they are definitely cracking down. For sure. I really wish I knew the website so that I could share that information. If anybody knows it, please feel free to let everyone know, because I think there's a website. Let's see. But I've also had videos stolen that were deleted from my channel, so I had no published record. Okay, to prove that I posted it first. In those cases, I had to write up a detailed form proving it was mine. Okay. See, I can understand that situation as well. So, Tech Times, you got a lot of information. You sure you don't want to join? Seems like you've been through the ringer a couple times. You got a little experience here. I don't really care. Anybody want to talk? You can talk about your channel. You can talk about things that you've just found out. What if you caught on to something that somebody else didn't? Like, even in my own live stream, I've learned some stuff. I didn't think that was going to happen. These past couple days, my notepad is full, I tell you. Been on YouTube from the beginning. 15 channels. I don't know how you manage. I would go nuts. And some of my original channels have long since been deleted. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've actually had mine from the beginning too, but not for. I didn't even think about making videos for other people. It was just for my family so that I could share videos with them. Just this past December, I was like, oh, let's do it. My first channel got shut down because it was playing Brown Eyed Girl in a band and a copyright got me shut down. It was like way back in the start of YouTube. Bane Rain and Family says 15 channels. Yeah, I couldn't manage. There's no way. I couldn't even manage to. I'm I'm barely trying to learn as much as I can to do my best with this one. So bravo for you to keep trying. Trial and error. You definitely been through trial and error all on your own, doing it that way. I didn't even know about copyright until I joined this group. So you basically had to learn on your own. How do you put a logo while editing? Well, depending on your editing app, you can um, you can overlay and your logo and make it really small as you want, like so it's not taking up the whole page, and then insert it wherever you want or throughout your whole video. If that's making sense, Don's creation, just overlay it. OMG, 15 channels. Wow, exactly. Out of those 15 channels, I'm really only active on 10 of them. And yes, it's a lot to manage, so I don't prioritize them all. Hopefully, I'll have 4 or 5 of them monetized soon when I reapply. Well, nice. Good for you. Good for you. Because good for you. Hats off, my friend. Hats off. I couldn't do it. But again, I'm just learning all this since January. So everything that I've learned has been since January, not since the beginning of YouTube. So hats off to you. Did that make sense, Don's creation, about the logo? Yeah, it does depend on what editing software you're using concerning your logo. I create the logo as transparent PNG in Photoshop and then bring it to a file and add it to Adobe Premiere Pro for video editing. Exactly. It does depend on which kind of editing software that you're using. Um, See, even if something similar to what Tech Times is talking about is if you the Canva, you can make one and transfer it over to whatever you use. I'm not sure what editing Don's creation. I'm not sure what editing you use on if you use your phone, PC, or whatever, but that's actually completely 100% correct. I've actually just never used Photoshop. That's my thing. I need to learn more about that because it's totally awesome. I've just not used it. So I was kind of waiting for Sir Ahmad, but I don't know. Maybe he's a bit uh, in the desert or something. If you want to make it transparent, you need to remove the background and save as a PNG file without a background. Yeah, It and the app, well, website, I guess, Canva. It actually gives all those options, and it's pretty awesome if you just play around with it, mess around with it. What else? What else? Anybody? I've shared the link. Anybody want to join? Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. We're just gonna be here for about another hour or so before the next person's. So let's see. We've covered so much in all these live streams. I can't think of I can't think of things that we haven't covered. Anybody? What about any more questions? We're all learning. As you can see, I'm learning too. I'm taking notes and learning as well. I'm doing the same. So feel free. Ask your questions. If you want to hop on and just talk, you can hop on and talk. If someone uses my videos to give me credit, I'm a lot more likely to just let them use it. But I can't stand when they try to chop your logo off and remove your credits. That's just obnoxious. Yes, that is 100%. You're correct. I've never, uh, I've never even seen people do that. I guess they do. Why wouldn't they do that? I've had, this true story. When I first started, I had no clue about thumbnails or what a thumbnail was. So I had my son making my thumbnails, and I would credit him in my description so people would go to his channel too. This is before the whole links thing happened, But yeah, definitely credit people for their work, especially their videos. Like that's just. But I wonder, tack times. I wonder even if they're, giving you credit, are they getting, copyright from you? I just wonder because you're the original maker. Or creator. Sorry. All right, guys. Let's hear your questions. Let's see them. I'm gonna keep dropping this link till somebody jumps in. You all have YouTubes. I don't know how many of you go on camera, but I didn't even go on camera for the first month and a half, and then I got addicted. So yeah, there's a link if you want to jump in, but otherwise, yeah, let's drop some questions that we haven't covered because we've covered so much. Because I have so many channels, I post a lot of different content. Some is 100% original, while others are mashups. Some have copyrights on them, and others don't. I dispute a lot of the copyrights. Wow. YouTube is addictive, to be honest. Yeah. Tracy's in. I used to call it the rabbit hole app. Because once I got on YouTube, I couldn't get off. I don't mess around with the copyrights, even to dispute. I would say half the times I dispute the copyrights, they get listed. Other times they get denied. But it's always worth a try because there's a fine line for fair. There is. A fine line for fair use. If you guys do not know about fair use, that is 100% should be at the top of your next research. If you do not know about the fair use, it is very, very, very fine line there, guys. Any free one. Okay, do you use your phone? Um, like which one do you use specifically? I'm kind of still stuck and addicted to KinMaster, Don's creation. A lot of times I dispute the copyright claim and they claim it oftentimes removes the copyright claim. Wow, on the video. Other times they insist that it stays. It just depends. I guess because I'm so new and only have one channel, I'm not gonna lie, I'm too scared to even mess around with all that because I had to delete so many videos for copyright because I want this channel to work out. Who would be best to talk to find out about how to post videos to social media without the link attached? This reception was gone. That is a good question. Guys, anybody in this chat know who? Cause see, I think we all just recently found out about this link thing. To be honest, Joe. To be honest, so are you a mod? Maybe we should discuss this in mod chat because that's a very good question. Like how to share it if links are the problem. I mean, that's sometimes I have the same video on multiple channels and they all have a different status. One has no copyright, but another has copyright, another is age restricted. Very inconsistent, same video. Wow. That is crazy. So you've done some serious testing out. I did not know that. Yeah, we do need to also find a new way. You're right, to find how to share if we can't share our links to social medias. I mean, my guess, which this is not, this is just one idea. I need like 10 ideas and then we can come up with something. But would be like, screenshot the thumbnail, write your YouTube name and your YouTube channel and just hope that they do. But that's so much for another person. I wonder why that is, tack times. That's a bit strange. Same video. My church channel alone has over 3,800 videos that I upload with no help from anyone else. So, needless to say, I've done some testing without even trying to. Right. No, I'm not a mod, but I'm working with. Okay, well, Dino is a perfect person to work with, and she would definitely know who to ask. we could ask around because we need to figure that out. Because we kind of just fell onto this topic, and I find it very true, and so do others. So definitely coordinate with Dino. Dino, she's in all the chat rooms. She knows all the uh, knowledgeable, but we do need to figure that out. I'm in SEO. Okay. I was in SEO in the very beginning, but I just joined back today, actually. We do need to figure that out. Well, guys, I thought Sir Ahmad would be coming with some teachings, guys. So I was just kind of waiting around for that and discussing the topics that I've learned about. I have a 10-hour loop of the Ninja Turtles theme song, which used to be the best way to get watch time, right? And on one channel, they lifted the copyright, but another, it got blocked worldwide. Wow. Now that is very strange. I wonder how that algorithm is working there. You've already messaged her about it. Great. Because we all need to figure out about that, or we're going to be in trouble. Because everyone was seeing a loss. 10-hour videos were the way to cheat the watch time, yeah. But now it would just be considered reused content. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder, to be honest. Even since I started trying in January, there's been so many changes. I know a lot of people not were upset, but were concerned with like the kids channels. I guess there was a lot of changes to that. I don't have a kids channel, so I don't know what restrictions and what went wrong there. But a lot of people were pretty upset about the new rules with that. So they're crunching down. They want real deal creators. They want some, not just entertaining. They want talent. We have to prove to them we have talent. And while we're in this group, that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn talent, and we're going to utilize that talent. We're going to pass this information to each other. And yeah, we're all going to get there. Honestly, everything has changed over the past few years. YouTube is not the same. My friend was making a good living with a kids channel called Fuzzy Puppet that he might have to shut down now. Wow. Because of that whatever kids thing happened. That's sad. Especially once you're already making money off of it. I'm actually just trying to share this, guys, to see if anyone wants to join in. Because I cannot think of much more. I need questions, guys. And you guys are probably the same ones who have watched all the other LSs. So I've talked about the things that I've recently learned and didn't know about. Hopefully all you guys here know about analytics. But that's a long conversation there. It was his full-time job. Oh man. His whole house was a production studio, and he was definitely putting in the work with employees and all. Wow. So, what are the new rules that change that might cause him or her to shut down? I'm not sure about kids channels. I don't know the rules or anything. For you guys that have kids channels, maybe you guys can learn from this because I don't know each and every one of you guys from your YouTube names, but if you have kids channels, you might know the restrictions and know a little bit more about this than me. It's crazy. I just looked up how to watermark videos, and one came up on how to remove it. Wow. Yeah, because it's an overlay. So I guess, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to embed it by the editing. Kids channels took a huge hit because there was fell ring that was exposed, which YouTube was blamed for feeding the content to them. So everyone got punished when it was exposed. OMG. I just learned yesterday about how to check spam on YouTube Studio. Never knew it existed. Yeah, that's a that's a good one to learn. That's a good one to learn. Basically, that's what happened, but there's more to it. Wow. For instance, kids channels are not allowed to have comments. I did notice that. So there is no conversation taking place on the videos and it kills the interaction. Got it. I get it. I get what you're saying. There could be some pretty nasty, crazy, sick people in the world, but it doesn't, it just sucks for the people that are like your friend that are genuinely trying to do good things. Put a picture and put the name of your, hold on. Put a picture and put the name of your channel. Tell them copy the name of your channel and paste it to the search bar on YouTube. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to have to do. There are also issues with advertising. I don't think they can target the kids with advertising anymore. Wow, that's a lot. Anybody in here have a kids channel? You have to put only the channel name so they can copy it, then paste. That makes sense. That's not too hard, guys. Copying and pasting the name. I was thinking, like that they would have to write the name, which is a lot of work, but that's not too bad. We're gonna have to do it that way if we want it to work out. Yeah. I almost made a kids channel back then, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. It seemed like the best way to go back in 2017, but now it's the worst. And also, there's like when you go to create a YouTube channel or whatever, it like you have to pick if it's for kids. You know what I mean? So like, there's a specific kids YouTube. I don't know if that ties in or not, but there's a specific kids YouTube. So I think if it's not based for kids, they don't even get to see it. So I'm not sure how that works. Don's creation. I've been putting it in the group for a month now, and I told Connor. Wow. Well, everyone needs to know this. Um, I will definitely be blasting it after all this because I completely agree with you, Don's creation. 100%. That's the only way it's gonna work. Not too sure if Armand is busy or whatnot. I think you can choose if it's for kind of or not. Yeah, for each video that you upload. Oh, I missed this one. I also know another person who grew their kids' channel to 8,000 subs in like a year, and then when the kids' channels took a hit, they just quit because they saw no future in it. That's sad. They used to watch times groups like this to grow the kids' channel and then just completely stopped uploading after that happened. That's happened to a couple people, actually. I've heard a couple stories like that, and that is completely sad and unfair. But JC Fishing TV, when you upload each video, yeah, it does give you the option, if you want it for kids. But I mean, I'm talking about like you know how we all scroll and look on YouTube. There's actually an app called Kids YouTube, so that they won't even see any of the videos that we specifically mark not for kids. Like it's called Kids YouTube, which is the app. That's as far as I know about that. I don't. That's why I was asking if anybody in here had a kids content, kids channel that they may know more about. I'm not sure. Any more questions, guys? Anything? Anybody want to get on and talk? Hello, Michael. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Anybody want to talk about your channel? Want to talk about things that you have found difficult in the past that you had to figure out or ask around a lot in order to figure it out? Um, Tech Times has been giving a lot of good information, guys. If you have not been paying attention, a lot of good information through trial and error. Michael says, great, thanks. I'm just sorting my Switch games out. It's hard to keep up with gaming. Very true. I want to switch. I actually. Yeah, it would be the only thing Nintendo in my house, to be honest. We have a PlayStation, a PlayStation 4, an Xbox that don't get used. No Switch. I need a Nintendo Switch. I got about 5 Nintendo Switches. I need one. That's my next thing. And y'all are going to probably laugh at this, but the main reason I want a Nintendo Switch, no joke, is for the Animal Crossing. I keep seeing these ads. I keep seeing these people's videos blowing up about this Animal Crossing game. I don't even care if I like the game or not. I want it for that reason, and I will get it. I'm sure I'll find plenty more games that I like, but I want it for that game specifically because I don't know why it's blowing up, but it's a big hot topic right now. Do you play Xbox One? No, I'm actually a PlayStation person. My son has Xbox, but now he has since switched over, so he has PlayStation. We have an Xbox, but we don't use it. Um, because his birthday was just on May 3rd, and yeah, so we're all a PlayStation family here now. Sorry I have to go, but thank you all so much. Hope to catch up with you again soon. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can find out about the links thing. Let me know. Or let Dino know. Thank you so much. Michael says, I tried Animal Crossing on a demo game. Don't like them sort of games. Yeah. I don't think I will either, to be honest with you. It's just a big hit. To be honest. Bane Rain and Family Gamer Family. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Especially with all this pandemic going on, it's been even more games than you could imagine. Like there's been all night gaming and it's just been crazy. So if you guys hear like little buzzing in the background, like that's cause my husband's actually playing a game right now. He's playing a whatever that is, basketball 20K or something. I don't know, whatever. I don't play sports games. He's playing that. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I'm more into racing games and football games, also adventure, my type of games. Okay. Yeah, I like racing games. I try football when I play with my husband. I'm not too good. I like shooting games. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. I like shooting games. I've recently become addicted to Fortnite because, believe it or not, you guys might think this is a kids game, but Fortnite is like Call of Duty. If anybody is gamers in here and know Call of Duty. All right, back to the comments. Yes, it's a website to check spam. It's called Spam Indicator. I'm about to write that down. Just because I want to check out everything. I don't know what that is, so. And Michael says, I'm addicted to Forza 4 on Xbox One. It's easy to get addicted. Rufus K. Jones, welcome, Corey. Corey is in the house, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I thought Armand was coming, but we've just been kind of chit chatting about random topics from cards to branding. We also learned that watermarks are just overlays, so that doesn't really prevent people from stealing your videos. You have to embed them while you're editing. What else did we find out? Oh, also that links are causing the S for S not to work. So the only way we're going to be able to get that to work, that's why everybody was losing the S's, if you know what I mean. We are going to have to just search channel names, kind of like what SEO is doing. Channel names or keywords. But everyone, also thanks for the advice. I added in watermarks to my new videos now. You're very welcome. I'm in the Nintendo. Michael says I'm into Nintendo games too. It's getting harder. More sites getting took down, and more copyright for Nintendo. Really? For posting gaming videos? I didn't know about that. I've been posting quite a few. Not for Nintendo, but I didn't know that either. Something new I found out. But yeah, we Where was I? Oh, with the links. The links aren't working anymore. So we're trying to figure out a way, uh, the best way that we can think of. Because like when you share to Facebook or whatever, you usually share your link. So we were thinking that you could just ask the people to copy and paste your name, to YouTube. My last channel was closed down because I always have my music playing in the background. I enjoy it. Yes. Honestly, I was doing live streams every single day because I thought I was using non copyright music. The minute, like, it took 3 days for them to tell me it was copyright. The minute I found out I couldn't use music, it was so depressing. Like, it took me, like, forever to even go live again because I need my music. I enjoy my music. I agree with you there, Michael. I agree. So yeah, guys, just as a reminder, the watermark in the corner, that it's just an overlay, so people could still steal your content or video. So make sure that you put it in your editing, like while you're editing, you insert your logo in there. You can have it for your whole video, pieces of your video, stuff like that. Nina Clan, guys, I'm leaving too. Thanks for all the info. Thank you, Nina Clan, for coming. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry I don't know all you guys' YouTube names, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My music is not loud, it's just on low all the time. I never play loud music too. Is this stream from an APC3 group or special teams? Is the stream uh the stream is from the live stream that Armand was doing. I just jumped in an empty spot and here I am. Anybody can join. If you guys want to join, you can join for sure. Talk about your channel. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. My Yeah, and I'm actually in a to be honest, I'm actually in a CP group. CP group. Tech Times. I'm Tony in the group, by the way. The channel I'm trying to monetize is Hit Wave Music. I just happened to be currently logged into this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's I half the people I don't know what their YouTube versus their name is, so I apologize. Michael says, my next door neighbor has a big light up in his garden. I can have my window open again because them midges are a nightmare. I'm gonna put my link down here again, guys. Let's see. Those groups are a lot to keep up with. I'm in PC group and also special teams, and the chats are going off nonstop day and night. Me too. I'm in special teams too, and I'm a mod. I'm in a lot of chats. Trying to play a game on Xbox. And what is that word? midges flying everywhere, like a fly or something. Just set your music to not be captured in the live stream when you play. So set it so only you can hear it and it doesn't get captured in the stream. But how do you takt times? How do you play? Oh, okay. That's why I never heard of them, Michael. How do you get them to be able to hear the gameplay in your commentary and not your music? I guess that would depend on your OBS. You'd have to figure that out, right? Yeah, you would have to customize your settings, maybe even have to play your music from another source like a phone. Okay, got it. I guess you would have to figure out a solution. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I would enjoy it a lot more if I had some music, not gonna lie. I know I took if you want to find a email address. I'm not understanding that one, Michael. I actually have a couple different OBSs that I mess around with because one I pay a small fee for overlays and whatnot, but I think the other one that I have that doesn't have the overlays and is you can pay for it too, but I don't pay for it. Um, it's a lot easier, I guess. I have Streamlabs because that's what I started off with when I was doing live streams with my phone. And then I also have, what's it called? Sorry. I think it's called XSplit Broadcaster. Let me figure it out for you real quick. Yep. XSplit Broadcaster. So those two work pretty good for me. It's MX Toolbox. Can type a email address in it and can find out where it comes from. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Didn't even know that existed. I appreciate you guys for sticking around and help pass knowledge around. I honestly thought that somebody was going to jump in. Haven't got anybody to jump in yet. If I stop responding, it's because I passed out. Good chatting. I'm sure I'll catch you all again. By the way, my main channel is just Tech Times. I think it's been de-indexed on YouTube, over 50,000 subs. I sure would if I could. It's okay. You have an army over there. Dino family, you're good. I completely understand. When I search for Tech Times on YouTube, my main channel doesn't even show up. Oh wow. With that many subs it should. Used to be a site called People Search where you can find a person out, but it closed down for privacy rights. I'm not understanding, Michael, exactly why you would want to find someone's email. Like, what is that for? What does that do? I'm kind of lost a little bit. Sorry. I've kept it running the whole time while I do the family thing. I like, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. You have a army for sure. And I say that because I only have one son. So if that makes any sense, I'm I just have one son. So anything more than one is an army to me. I wish more showed. Yeah. How old is yours? He just turned 13 on May 3rd. May 3rd, he turned 13. I used, Michael says, I used to have a tube channel for that sort of things to help people out. Okay. It used to show up at the top of Google search, but ever since it got demonetized again, it doesn't show up anymore. It shows up in YouTube, but not Google. He's the big teen now. Oh, good luck. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not ready. He's not my he's not my little baby anymore. I'm not ready. He's officially a teenager. So that's another thing. When you get demonetized, it might de-index you on Google. Not sure if there's a correlation. There's gotta be. It's strange what people's hobbies are. Yeah. I hear that. They grow up so fast. Exactly. Like I'm not. I know this has nothing to do with YouTube or anything, but I actually think about my son when he was like 5 or 6, and that's a totally different son. So I'm like, oh, I miss the 5-year old. I miss the 2-year old. As if it's not the same kid. It's the same kid. It's just it's the 13-year-old kid now, and he's bigger than me. So anybody else have any other questions about anything about your YouTube channel? Oh my gosh, I so understand that 100%. Yeah. I know he's still the same kid, but just with the one kid, I kind of miss those little. He used to, do the funniest little things and all that stuff. So now we're just going through phases of growing up. It all comes with life. It's just kind of sad sometimes. So we only have 11 people I'm showing, but I'm from England. Do you think the children should go back in 2 weeks in England? I don't know what the stats are and stuff in England, but I don't agree with anything opening up right now. But that's just my opinion. All the topics have been hit real hard, exactly, and good for all that have shown up to each LS this weekend, exactly. Chill out lounge, no way, no way. What for opening? Um, I don't know if you guys even care or want to hear my opinion, but I don't think anything should be opening right now. I have one state away from where I live. They're opening up 100% back up, and that is just insane. It's too early to go to school. School. A lot are not taking the children back. I wouldn't take if they said that here. I wouldn't take my son. There's no way. There's no way. Even once restaurants open up and all that, like no. At least in Scotland, the schools open in August. Well, they haven't told us when they open. Here, I'm in Kentucky in the U.S. That they haven't said when they'll open, but they did say when summer break is coming up. Some have already been on summer break. They went on spring break and never went back. Is what happened. But I don't think it's safe. unless there's some sort of vaccine. I was hearing that there can't be a cure. I don't know if there can. I don't know if there can't. I'm not sure about any of that, but I know that they have to be able to have a vaccine, and I'm all for that. I'm all for, once there's a vaccine, I guess. I don't know. That's just my opinion, guys. Let's see. Michael says in England is 8th of July. Oh, June. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. That's going to be a controversial thing. I don't know that all parents are going to go for that. I mean, maybe some desperate parents that really, really, really need to get back to work, but man. So there's obviously a couple different countries in here. Is the government like supplementing or helping you guys out, or like unemployment, anything like that? We not allowed to go to Scotland, but England is open. Oh wow. See, that kind of sounds like the situation where I'm at with the states. Like, our state isn't opening or letting anything happen, but the state literally right across the river from where I'm at, like, you go across the bridge and everything's open. They're allowing, I think now, crowds of at 100 or less, where our state isn't even lifting no crowds at all. I don't know how this turned into this topic, but hey. I don't want to. I don't want to offend anybody, but how I feel or my opinions or anything about the whole pandemic thing. I don't know. It's too serious. The flights are opening on the June 15th. Our airport. Oh, wow. See, I think that's dangerous too. That's like a closed-in area. And I read. I mean, news is inaccurate everywhere, but that Princess cruise ship, I read that the virus stayed on there like 14 days after everyone was off. I don't know. Exactly. It is a touchy. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk or offend anybody. No, you did not. We went totally off track, Tracy. You did not miss a thing. Think we all think the same as you, LOL. It is a very touchy topic. I don't want to offend anybody in any way. So if you think otherwise, it's perfectly okay, and I'm all for you thinking that way. It's all good. Tracy, we were actually just trying to, well, it's okay. They all missed out. I was trying to come up with more topics, or maybe somebody could join back in. There is going to be another LS in about 30 minutes. If you guys know what I'm talking about with the chart, with the team. But we've crammed so much information in. I am literally running out of stuff to mention. Don't mention football, politics, and virus. The three things cause trouble. Yep, there's a couple more that I would add to that, but I'm not going to because they cause trouble. I am as open as I can be, but I'm not going to get into certain things. But you are definitely right. Not even just football, sports. You get into a conversation about a sports person, you don't know what you're talking about. Hello, hello. Marcia is in the house. Just stick to fishing and videos. I've been sitting here trying to relate all this information that I know and that I've caught on to and everything. for 2.5 hours thinking that Sir Armand was going to come kind of help me out with information. I've sent my link out for anybody who wants to join in. It doesn't matter if you got a phone. You can join in. I ain't got my camera on. And that's just honestly because I just hopped out of the shower and jumped on this. And that's the truth. So otherwise I'd have my camera on. Oh, look. How do I add that? Yes, guys.
Hey.
Connor, thank you so much. I have had 2.5 hours of just jumbling and jumbling.
I saw your SOS and I was like, all right, I'm coming.
I've covered as much, and all the live streams that we've had have, overloaded people, and they found out so much. So I just basically talked about the stuff that I was telling Armand about that I didn't know until I did, like cards and branding. I also found out a few things that I didn't know in this live stream, that watermarks are just overlays, so they can still steal your videos. To embed them, you have to put it in while you're editing. So I didn't know that. That's a new piece of information.
Also, with the watermark, you can just add it as default to all of your videos from your settings.
Yes, exactly. To all your videos, even from the beginning of time.
Yeah, it's awesome. You don't have to go through and do it manually.
Everybody says, Armand has no connection. Hey, Connor. Yo, hey, Connor. How are you doing today? Connor has brought life to my LS.
I mean, you were doing amazingly. I had it on background noise for a couple of hours. I've just managed to get some free time.
I was just asking if anybody had any more questions or anything, because we've covered so much, and we're kind of running out of ideas here, to be honest.
Well, we can always just chill and chat and talk about inspiration, new video ideas, old video ideas, videos you hated, videos you loved.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So yeah, have you done any videos that you've actually so you've edited them and then you've just been like, yeah, no, nah, this one's going in the bin, and then you just delete it?
Honestly, no. Because like you said on another live stream, I absolutely love to go back and see my crappy videos in progress. It's hilarious to me. So no, the only thing I've deleted is questionable things or copyright or anything like that. That's all. What about you guys in the chat?
Oh my gosh, is that your dog?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so cute.
I have no clue what she's barking at. I'm so sorry. Don's creation. We had some nice topics. Very nice. It was really nice. Michael, on average, how many pigeons do you think could reasonably carry? How many pigeons do you think could reasonably carry?
0, because I'm scared of pigeons. So I
didn't know pigeons could carry. What do you mean, that I could carry?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not carrying pigeons. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen.
Well, I see that Michael has the English football logo.
Yeah, he that's where he's at. He was saying that that Scotland's closed or something like that, but England's open.
Yeah.
You can do racing pigeons. What?
Of course you can. Of course you can. And I bet it's some Londoner that made that up.
Wow. Did not know. The dog is trying to be on too. I know. She needs to be quiet. Do not delete videos randomly on a whim. You might regret it years later. Tack Times actually has been giving a lot of good information. He has like 15 YouTube channels and has gone through a lot of trial and error. Has been demonetized.
15
Yeah,
YouTube channels.
he keeps up with like 10 consistently and has been demonetized and back and forth, I think 3 times or something like that. So he's been giving a lot of feedback.
My goodness. What group are you in?
I forgot. I know he said special teams and a PC group.
Oh, okay. So
Michael says he lives in the
EPC3?
Scottish border.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yes, Don's Creation, that is Connor.
Hey, Dawn. Yep, that's me.
Tack
Yeah,
says,
I
I
mean,
tend to go back to my old videos years later and actually use parts of them to recreate new, unique concepts. That is a good idea.
it's Tony. Okay, yeah, no, I know who you are now. Oh, yeah. Wait, Tony Blood, right?
The one you thought from was from Australia, he says.
Yeah, I sent him a voice note and he was like, "Oh, you're from Australia. That's awesome," or something like that. And I was like, "No, I'm from London." Tony Colella. Okay. Well, that's a really fancy surname. Colella. Where are you from? I'm not allowed 10 miles up the road. Plan to run out around 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, really? It's that strict up there? So I live in London and it's the complete opposite. People are out partying as if it's nothing. I mean, nowhere's open, but I live next to the river and everybody is just out there, like drinking, having a great time.
See, that's what I was just saying. The state I'm in Kentucky, everything is completely still closed. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing, but right across the river in Indiana, it's completely the opposite. The governor opened up everything 100% back open, restaurants, everything's completely open, hair salons, everything.
That is that's the next level.
Like, I don't understand it. I'm just staying inside.
Yeah, like because also like London's like now at the top. Well, not London, England, UK is at the top of the amount of deaths. So,
Wow.
like, is in Europe, it's the top.
I didn't know. I
I
thought
don't know
US was.
yeah, Europe, yeah. In the world, I think US
Yeah.
is still the top. I think I don't know if we were number 3 or something, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I try not to keep too much. I'm not saying to ignore it, but I don't want to stress about it, so I don't keep up to date every day or anything like that.
Yeah, neither. But yeah, I am very quite. My household's very paranoid, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter where I go. Your mum lives in Covent Garden. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's zone 1. I live in zone 2, so that's like 20 minutes away from me by tube. Tracy, we're on phase 1 of opening, meaning we can walk up to 5K now. Wow. That's more exercise than I'm willing to do in a day, so good on you guys.
Previously too good.
So Jess, in terms of your channel, what are you kind of thinking? I know, so like you've got like your gaming stuff, but then you also have your old kind of, well, not old, but the stuff you were doing before.
The thing is that when the whole pandemic thing started, okay, I was getting my ideas from Google Trends. So, like, whatever was trending, I would come up with an idea, whether even if it was from TikTok or whatever was trending that day on Google, the highest thing I would use. Well, now it was all about the pandemic, and we can't really do videos about that. So, I was just recording what I was literally doing, which was playing games. But the competition out there for gaming channels is just tremendously high, and I don't think I can compete. So I need to figure that out like this week, like now, pretty much.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put too much rush on it. Like, I'd say continue doing it if that's what you enjoy doing, but then also just keep your eyes open for other things that can kind of rank better. Because I guess, like, gaming-wise, until you build up like kind of,
Fans.
yeah, yeah, when you build up people that are constantly coming to your games and stuff, or like if you join an online community where you guys are all kind of there together, it's kind of like what JC did.
Yeah.
Like that's when you can just keep on like worrying about then tagging all these games and optimizing them. But like yeah, like niching down is important, but like I'd say that you've got really two pretty clear niches in your channel, and yeah, just keep working on both of them.
Yeah. I really didn't know what to choose because I was literally, even before the games, I was just recording things that I could think of to do with my family. And like I said, I wasn't even in the videos at first because I was too scared. But I was just recording, what was going around in my house, basically. And then it turned into games. So when people go to my channel, that's mostly what pops up. So they're like, oh, it's a gaming channel. I'm like, no, because I don't know yet. So I'm not sure.
Mm. Yeah, no, but I mean, I guess it's all like a learning experience, and like just try a bunch of different things. Like, don't bracket yourself off straight away
Yeah, that's a good idea.
because that kind of kills creativity as well.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
I was learning a lot about editing. I was learning,
mm.
I mean, because I knew nothing. When I say nothing, I knew nothing when I joined this team. So each video was, to me, was just getting better and better, like with just like cutting and pasting and adding sound effects and music, thumbnails, blah blah blah, getting better and
Mm.
better. But then it went to gaming, and it's like, how much editing can you do on a gaming video? You know?
Yeah. I guess like the whole point of the game is people see the whole way through. They see the ins and outs.
Yeah.
I guess probably that's why YouTube comes down on like people that just copy and paste a game and kind of don't do any commentary or like add anything to it. Because I guess it just makes it really not easy because playing the game, uploading, exporting, tagging, all of that is super like just time consuming, difficult. It has its own stuff, but yeah, I can kind of see how YouTube has that whole lazy content thingy.
Yeah, I mean, because if you look at any other video, like, you, what are you gonna add? Laughs or something into your gaming? I don't know. I just don't find too much editing that can go on in a gaming video. So it
And
is
you
it
want it
is
to be
kind of lazy.
organic.
What is it?
Like if you're like I'd say you also want it to be organic because like if you're end up doing a voiceover after the game is finished, that will just sound naff. It's like I don't. So I didn't really watch gaming channels until I joined this team, and then I've seen a bunch of ones that I like. But like I like being there and looking, and then just enjoying with them the way that they're enjoying
Yeah,
it.
for
And
sure.
if they're not talking that much, that's fine because they need to focus. It's just yeah,
Exactly.
I
That's
want
why
to
I
watch
always
it
make
as if
sure my
I'm
face
watching it with someone. Mm.
because that's true. I didn't either. And then some of the people's cameras weren't even at their face; they were kind of sideways. But I still liked watching them too. So you're right.
Mm. Oh my gosh. Michael just recited the Chelsea Football Club anthem. Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. Cause I haven't sung that one in ages. Like I was a big football fan when I was younger, and I live near three stadiums, so yeah. So what's your next video going to be? A gaming video?
Right now, like I was trying to say earlier, you'd think it was for kids. I mean, I did too. But Fortnite is huge right now. And for
Yeah.
anybody who's a gamer and has played Call of Duty or Black Ops or anything like that, it is the same thing, guys. So if you enjoy that, Fortnite is hot right now. and they think it's hot because of kids, but I jumped on with my son, and it's addicting. It really is, and people watch it.
Yeah, like it's people going mad for it, and they've kept the momentum going for so long. I
Yeah,
personally, I downloaded it on my phone, but it takes too darn long to load every time. I think the first time I downloaded it, it took about I think 20 minutes for just the loading part. Once you open the app, just because it needs to download all of this stuff once you've already downloaded the app, and that put me off. So I deleted it straight after.
yeah.
So I don't actually know how to play it.
To be
But I
honest,
tried.
I tried on downloading it on my PC, but it was so much of a lag, and and I have a pretty good brand new computer. It it was not working for me, so I had to stick with the PlayStation. But with the both the PlayStations that I have cameras, so I can put my face in it while recording it. You know,
Nice.
the top games are Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft is huge too. Minecraft is huge.
That's really
Animal
lasting the test of
Animal
time.
Crossing. I wanted to get a Switch just for Animal Crossing because that is so big
What's
right
the
now.
hype? What is the
I
hype?
don't know because it looks kind of, sorry to offend anybody, but it looks kind of dumb to me. I think you just feed animals. I don't know, but it's huge, and I was thinking about buying a Nintendo Switch just to make videos of Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh. Wait, wasn't Animal Crossing a thing before, like back in the DS days?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not. I just know it's
I'm gonna
huge.
Google it. Animal Crossing.
I tried to get it on my computer, and it says you can only do it on Switch. It's a Nintendo thing. They don't like want to cross over or whatnot.
The first release of Animal Crossing was 2001.
What?
Like, so yeah, they did. So I think Nintendo had it as a DS game. Like back when they created the DS, they had that as like a game. But obviously they've like updated, they've created new I'm looking at this and there's so many. There's Animal Crossing Plaza, Animal Crossing Happy Home, Animal Crossing Ambio something,
Okay, I didn't know
Animal Crossing
any of that.
Pocket Collection. Yeah, like I remember hearing Animal Crossing when I was younger. And like now I'm hearing about it again. I'm like, okay, what is this? But yeah, I think they've probably done a massive update on it because I'm looking at some photos and I'm like, this isn't the pixelated installation that I remember.
Yeah, right. Right. Tune Insider says, my brother is starting gaming channel too in Indonesia, and I don't understand what game he is playing. Something with Assassins and Empire PC game. I'm not sure. But
Assassin's
I
Creed
played
and
Assassin's Creed on
Empire.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I think Empire is a separate game. I think I was chatting to Nicky today, and he just downloaded it.
Resident Evil was a fail because not many streams FIFA 20 beat it. Too many people with gaming channels. You have to be really good or really funny to compete. It is very, very, very competitive. I agree with that.
I mean, at this point, YouTube's been around for almost 10 years, so kind of any niche is really competitive. But yeah, gaming
Yeah.
is competitive. But then if you think about if you're doing lifestyle, there's a bunch of like, what, 10 years worth of people, 10 years worth of videos of like people just making names for themselves. Same with like makeup and stuff.
Makeup. Yeah, I was going to
You
say
know,
makeup
like
for sure.
there's always like, there's always space for everyone on the internet. Like people come and go, and YouTube doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. Oh my gosh, Tracy, you're my spirit animal. I admire people that play games. I only play Candy Crush and some quizzes. My boyfriend's tried teaching me, but it never sticks. I kind of feel that. I've grown up in a house where people like we didn't really play games, but when I got a phone and had like access to the Google Play Store and what's the one on iPhone again? iTunes? Yeah. I have an iPhone. Connor, come on, use your brain. And I love phone games. But in terms of PlayStation and stuff, I didn't really have. But I used to play
I
on my
played off
friends.
of phone games, to be honest. I was. People get addicted to casinos. I was spending a lot of money on phone games.
Mm.
So, I moved on to YouTube actually. So I would spend like a year or a year and a half on each game and then be like, oh, I'm spending too much. I need a new hobby. And then download another game. It was ridiculous.
I had one game that it's okay. It's the most embarrassing and stupid thing. So it's a phone game called Choices, and it's like you're in this like world. Like there's different like books, and it's basically you're in this book. You can be this character, and there's different options of your decisions, and like your decisions like dictate the outcome of the book. But like there's some options that are really like appealing, but you have to pay for them. So yeah, one day I spent like £15 worth just on this app, just so I could have my character wear this certain costume to go to this party to get this girl. How stupid is this? Like, when I mean it's the most childish thing I've ever done in my life. But I was pretty obsessed.
No, I got you. I got you so you feel a little better. Hush, dog. Have you heard of the Final Fantasy, their new Empire? First of all, don't download it. I'm just talking about it. Do not download it.
Okay. What's it like?
The first pack, like it's basically like you have these little citadels, which are your castles, and you build up your army, and you join a guild, I guess you would call it, and they all can protect you or whatnot if somebody comes to attack you and that kills off your army, right? So the first pack that you can buy on there is $19.99, and that would just give you anything from additional resources or army men, or you can level up your citadel, which makes it stronger, right? But then after that, every pack after that is $100.
Oh my gosh.
And I've done that $100 one way too many times. So that's so embarrassing. Like it was bad. It was really bad. So that had to go. I'm not rich in any way at all. Sorry. I don't even know how to mute.
I'll read some of the comments while you're here. The problem is that you get lucky and land a massive audience who want to watch you and play a certain game. Now you're always stuck playing that game. Yeah, that's also true. I guess that kind of comes into adding your personality. Maybe some people come like for your personality, some people come for the game in particular. Yeah, I feel like you should never feel trapped. Like people that support you should support you for whatever you do. But yeah, that's not how the world works, obviously, Connor. So stop being naive. Gaming channels are for lazy people who don't want to work. I would disagree with that. If you scream Roblox, I might get 1,000 views, but if I scream COD 4 GTA, I'm likely to get 3 people watching, so you kind of get stuck to one main game. You can't switch or you lose views. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not a gamer, and I can see your point here. But I live in a fantasy land where we all support each other, but obviously it's fantasy land.
Yeah, I know a couple people who don't even do like, I don't know if you guys know this big YouTuber. His name is FaZe Rug. I don't know, but anyways, he actually got famous from Fortnite videos, but now he does nothing to do with Fortnite. Nothing, like no gaming at all. He just basically records his rich ass family and his big house and his pool and his giving away money to people and stuff like that.
Did he lose a lot of subscribers then?
Oh no, he has millions of subscribers.
Oh, he had a few to spare then. Never mind. The luxury.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that I had to. Once I found out about him, I really liked. This is way before I started, trying my own. I was watching him like almost daily. He's like, I don't know, your age, probably 20 something, maybe 19, I don't know. But he was doing the videos that I liked, and I just happened to scroll backwards to see his older videos, and he had been doing it since he was like, he looked really young, maybe 14 or something, and they were playing Fortnite. I was like, wow.
Nice. Like,
I mean, Justin Bieber was found on YouTube. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is true. Okay, come on, guys. It's never too early, too late. We can jump on this. My kid used to watch Ryan's World when he started. Now he has a big house with his mum and dad. And it's Ryan's family review. Yeah, true. Third-party, cartoony-looking building forts out of thin air, something like Call of Rugby is a lot more realistic. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Fortnite was kind of like a mix between Call of Duty and Minecraft. I mean, I've never played it, but from what I see, like the way that you can
Yeah,
create stuff and then you go around shooting people, it just seems like a nice, happy intermediary
it's true.
where parents wouldn't feel bad about having their kind of kids go and kill a bunch of people or fight because it's in a kind of cartoony way, in a way that's like, yeah, I feel like there was definitely a space on the market for it, and whoever created it is a genius.
Yeah, because apparently Fortnite's like 4 or 5 years old. I just started playing it like this month.
Nice.
I was playing Call of Duty like 5, 6 years ago.
Hmm. Is Call of Duty still a thing, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I just bought my son Call of Duty 4.
4? They're only on 4?
Yeah, well they have in betweens like World War II and stuff like that, but they're not they're like advanced warfare type stuff, not Black Ops.
Mm.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I should say.
Oh, okay, no, I get it now.
That makes
So not
sense.
like 4 Call of Duty games in the whole Call of
No,
Duty.
no, no, no. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which is the newest, best one, I guess, I think. But there's
Mm.
other ones like Call of Duty World War II and stuff like that.
Mm.
Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare. I don't know. There's all kinds.
Oh, I was actually obsessed with the Call of Duty app.
On the phone?
That, yeah,
Oh,
it's a
oh, I
banger.
emptied my whole phone. Like I deleted everything, every text, every call, every app, and I still couldn't get it. And I have a huge
What?
SD card.
What? How? Like my phone doesn't even have that much, but it worked.
Did you
And
like
when like it worked beautifully. It was amazing.
did you like playing it?
Yeah, and I'm not a gamer, and I was loving it.
My PC is able to get it, but my phone, I tried everything. I mean, I was waiting before I got a notification. Like I was waiting before it came out. So was my son, but we weren't able to get it. That's
Oh, maybe try again
yeah,
because
for sure.
I played it on my. I think I had it on my SE, and then now I have it on my 11. So I think it still kind of
Maybe
works.
it was brand new, like it was like that day or something. Because I'm telling you, I emptied my phone. There was nothing on my phone because I wanted that game bad.
That's what I did for Mario Kart on your phone. I was like, no, this is what life's all about. I need to delete everything. I need to get rid of all my YouTube videos. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I was like, I need this app, and yeah, it was game changing. It was all at once. Like I had the Call of Duty, Mario Run, and Mario Kart all on my phone, and I was like, this is
How do you choose?
bliss.
How do you choose?
Yeah, exactly.
My son downloaded the Mario's, all the Mario Brothers, actually all of them, on his 3DS or whatever you call it, the Nintendo
Mm.
3DS. So you can buy it and then just download it onto there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess yeah, they have their kind of online store thing, don't they?
yeah, yeah. You can stream and everything, but he doesn't. I'd have to dig it up. He doesn't even use it anymore. He just turned 13, so I don't
Aww.
know. GTA is an old game, but it's going well on streaming sites. You know, GTA is still very popular. If you do crazy stuff or you know, it's actually a very good one to do. It is
Is
old
that the
though.
one where you can run over people in cars?
Yeah, you can like steal their cars and get the police to chase you, and it has missions. It's a crazy game, like, but it was popular like a long time ago. I remember playing it. What was it? PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 3,
Oh
and
wow.
Yeah. So, but there's, my son has the game, so that's saying something.
Mm.
Like
And what
it's
else was there?
really
Halo.
Halo. Yeah, yeah. That's an
Is that a
Xbox.
thing?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still a thing now, but I know it was huge when it was out.
Yeah, that was fun. I played it when I was at my cousin's house all the time, and like the weapons were so sick, and the vehicles and just everything.
And
I
like you can
that's
like jump around and stuff like when you run or something like run on walls.
yeah.
I didn't play it. I watched people play it.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
one of my
guys,
favorites.
I'm going to politely let you guys know that there is another live stream that is actually supposed to start with our group. I was just supposed to take up a 3 hour gap, and I am at that 3 hours.
10, 9, 8.
So anytime you want to just roll out, that is fine with me. I hope you learned something from it. It was nice chatting. Um, Thank you guys again. I appreciate each and every one of you.
No.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time.
All right. Are you ending it?
I am going to end it.
Righty-o. See you next time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.